Oh, Sir Frankie Crisp, oh boy, I had given him his catnip. Yes, treat. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, I'm gonna have a serious mess in my hands. I had given him his catnip. Yes, Teresa, I found his catnip from the witchcraft store in Gettysburg. Oh, he gets at it fast. Yeah, well, I'm gonna call this video Catch Up with the Chaos, because that's what it is. And while we're at it, we might as well start with Sir Frankie Crisp then, because Tim spent the night last night, and the boys and I had just finished up a bit of chowder. I was starving at that time, and I was upstairs brushing my teeth. I'm a notorious flosser. I'm one of those people who has to floss every time after they brush their teeth. OCD. And Ron came home and was like, Frankie got out. And I mean, Frankie's a hucklebuck, but he's never been out. And I mean, not since we got him from the fairy tale cottage in Shoemakersville. And so I was out at that was after midnight, so for hours I was out calling Frankie with the flashlight, looking under the bushes and everything, you know. And I came back and I made up missing posters, missing Manx, Frankie, very friendly, and I got my St. Francis, who's in the window there, that I got at Applefest at Joanna's Furnace, which is in October. Yeah, my favorite. I love Joanna's Furnace. And I gave him a kiss and gave him the bouquet that I had picked up along the way out searching for Frankie here for hours. And I set it up, and there was Frankie. He never left the house. All hugs and kisses, and he was just hiding. As it turns out, he just hates Tim. So, yeah. Arthur doesn't hate Tim, but these, he's got a bone ball now. These guys were sick because Daddy gave them fried chicken. So, yeah, it was chaos at Oak Grove. So, I said we were going to catch up, and that's what we're going to do. That wasn't the intent there. I just wanted to go back to Vulcan here, my samurai betta, because I just love him so much. And I know I said in Beautiful Betta after, he's grown quite a bit actually since I've had him, which has only been a month. But anyways, I know I said in my Beautiful Betta book, after Tam Lin, who was my first samurai, he was white and black, who I only had for a couple days, and literally it took him back. But I would never get another samurai, probably. Never say never. But I do let my bettas pick me. It's most important, I think. He had a brother there, actually, too, obviously, you know, from the same, I guess they call it, what, spawn, brood, little, same, a sibling. And, I just love him. He's so awesome. Actually, during the chaos was the first time, you know, I was up all night, so I saw him sleeping, actually. He never sleeps. The other ones do. But this guy, he's just always very active and always a wonderful guy. I just love him so much. So yeah, highly recommend. Just, you know, I guess check them out and make sure these guys were super active and healthy when I picked them. So there's Rose. Frankie is like totally loaded on catnip. He's all nipped up, man. He's going crazy. My Rose and Tat, Rosie and Tat there, they're super big Corys. Frankie's down right at my feet actually right now. And the other news, well, you know, I was making a fish video today because I actually went to the pet store for the first time. Like, I had all these upgrades in the spring, so I spent more money on my aquariums than I ever do, really, which was because I got such great deals. So I hadn't spent any money on them all summer. And I finally went, and, you know, I had to get some filters, cartridges, I had to get some Purigen, and they were running low on cat food. Yeah, well, it literally is cat food. On cat food and food and stuff, too. But I'll show you. Everybody loves these. They go through all of them all the time. The cats love the bloodworms. The, bettas love the mysis. And the tetras, there are two little, Octavia and Octavius, my black neons are in there too. They love the Daphnia, which is, it's really great for the tetras, and everybody cleans up on it and eats it anyway. So those are always great. I get those. And I have been feeding my cats these just to make sure, besides algae wafers, to make sure that everybody's getting something to eat. Like my frogs have frog food, because sometimes my bettas can be pigs and, you know, just sort of eat everybody out of house and home. But I got these today to try. They didn't have those. And I went to PetSmart today. I go to both PetSmart and Petco. I have them both, and they're both good for different things, really. So, but these are, I think that says they have squid in them. So, we'll see. They haven't tried it yet. It says for clean, clear water, though, so less ammonia. I actually use that little blue gravel in my filter, which is supposed to cut back on ammonia, which I don't really have that problem anymore. But, well, I used to have that problem with my cube when it was in this corner here, which is packed up against Sir Frankie Crisp, because he was constantly on this baker's rack. Compliments of Tim, actually. And now I just try to stack it up so he can't get at it with my cookbooks. So, yeah, so speaking of books, well, first of all, the chaos. I just don't know. I'm just, you know, I finally got the house. It's back to, like, non-chaos. It was so clean and stuff, too, and it was so non-chaotic, and it just all, I don't know, do you think some people just breed chaos? I don't know. I think I thrive in chaos. It's like everything comes out of chaos and returns to it, so why fight it? You know, I don't know. But, yeah, so speaking of books, first, let's see, I guess first of all, we'll do, first things first, because we just finished Doc, which, this book, I only found a missed space, a missed quotation, and a period instead of comma. So, I mean, grammar check should have found that, right? I mean, it's hard being author and editor. So, and you would think that asshole intelligence would find that, right? But no. Anyways, but this book was it's about Doc Holliday, and it's the first book that made me feel like a writer. I mean, I don't know, I've been writing all my life, you know. I have umpteen degrees in literature, and like, you know, I'm a reader, but I never really felt like a writer. I always felt like a phony before Doc, although, you know, it's not a creative thing, really. I mean, it is, but I just, like, wrote down his story. It was already there waiting for me, written for me, you know. I just had to write down, so I think that he would like it, actually. It's my second musical satire, so that's my new niche after Banging with Claude, which was so much fun. So much fun. Banging with Claude was my first musical satire, and I was taking a short break, but Ike is going to be, and we'll say more about him too in a minute, but that is going to be my third musical satire about Eisenhower, and it's, I'm already, you know, starting the research, really, so, immersing myself in Ike. That should be a lot of fun, too. And if you didn't see American Horror Story, Double Creature, the second one about Ike and Mamie with the guy from The Boy, I actually used to like him. He plays Ike. He used to be on some show. He played the DA or something. I don't know. But anyways, that was hilarious. That was great. That was a good one with Cindy Crawford's kid. And, yeah, anyways, a really good one. And, so we were on books then. We were talking about books. So, I'm reading this. I just finished the series, Poldark. I had watched the 70s one, which I, like, binged on it when we had free something. And it was really good. And then I just watched the Aidan Turner, the guy from I think he plays the guy that kills Smaug in The Hobbit. Anyways, he's hot, and he plays him in the 2015 Masterpiece series, which the first 3 seasons that I sent to my aunt for her birthday, actually, because her boyfriend's from Cornwall, actually, and she goes there like every other year. Were so good and epic and beautiful, and the last 2 seasons, not so much. There's 12 books, so the book is really great, and it ends well, but, yeah, Poldark, it's one of the things I'm reading. I love this little book, too, how cute. And, when we're talking about Applefest, I got this at the Applefest, and, you know, The Plague is one of my, obsessions since childhood. I have many of them, but Plague is one. And, you know, I read, like, all the Plague books, until they have some, like, giant Plague omnibus from the Great Courses now, which I haven't read that. I think it's, like, 1,300 pages long or something like that. I think that's relatively new, although he did the whole Great Course thing. It's the Arthur lady that does the King Arthur stuff that, teaches the Great Courses. Anyways, all the other Plague books I read, The Great Mortality by Kelly is my favorite. I love that. Although I love World Without End, the novel by Ken Follett, too. That's his, like, plaguey book. That one's great fun, too. I actually watched the miniseries, which is decent, too. That's on, it's on YouTube. I watched it on there. But, so I thought, you know, this is, like, the first, like, Plague book. It's like 60s or 70s or something like that. I think it's like late 60s. And I wasn't going to read it because I figured, you know, I read all the other stuff and it's going to be the same stuff because it's all pretty much the same. And it's not. There's a reason why it's the first. It really goes into the causes and the theories, and it really goes into Africa and Asia Minor and the Middle East and all of that, where most just, you know, dwell on Europe. So I'm really enjoying that too. One of the, 25 books I'm reading as usual, but it's really good actually. And I wonder if the author Godfrey, I wonder if the Godfrey character, although it's spelled differently, well, he's kind of a villain. He is a villain. He's like the antagonist in Ken Follett's. I wonder if it's a nod to this book, really. Anyways, another thing, news, chaos, right? My shopping, we got to get back to books, but since we're here, I found this Himalaya quartz on eBay, and I love Indian Himalayan quartz to begin with. The Count of Monte Cristo, I've been buying on him from Regretzi, for a long time, like since he started up. And he's absolutely, I've gotten some of my very favorite crystals from him. But this place is pretty amazing because, I get them from India in like a week, and they come here and they just say Dana on them. This one has a little pink and some green, some chlorite, and I just really love it. I got his gorgeous clusters for like $11 a piece. And this one I just got another one from him. I know I'll be back. This one has a lot of citrine, which I love, and I just love it. Actually, this one's been by my bed recently. It's new, and it produces like wicked dreams. I've been having so many crazy dreams, so that will lead us back to the books then. I'll put links to my eBay and my Amazon books then too, actually, just in case. And Ron got Dana's Dreams 1 and 2 for his birthday, so those will be next. I read to him. And that's actually, the cover there is from a dream, actually. But Princess and the Pea, that is me for sure. So, and Dana's Dreams 3, Revenge of the Dream Hog, I think I'm up to page like 136 in that, because I've been getting really good pictures too of Arthur in a dress looking like a Beatrix Potter baby and stuff. So that'll be in there too. Oh, he also got Mystic Caverns. So I think he went to go to a Ukrainian cemetery yesterday. So this has like the Shenandoah, like 20 years worth of caves in it. Crystal Cave, Luray Caverns, Woodward Cave. Anyways, it's another picture book. Most of them are Pennsylvania picture books. So I have a lot of cemetery ones too. And then there's Weird Trees, one of the first, and some doll ones too. So we'll get back to the dolls then too. I've actually sold, let's see, I sold 17 dolls this summer and only bought 5, so I'm getting better. I sold my Grady twins in a minute. That's how I got Arthur. I got my Corpse Bride from someone in Flushing that I've been speaking to, so I would get all of my monsters from them. They obviously have some kind of connection because, she sold out straight away with the Toy Hacks, and I got her for $1 more than the Mattel shop in like a minute. I'm not far from New York City, but yeah, I would definitely get all of my monsters. I would get all of my monsters from them. She's really awesome, actually, so I'm glad that I got her. But 5 of my, I did buy 5, and 2 of them are Hempsteads, so, they're child size. But serious doll magic with Tilly here. Thanks, Aunt Tilly, Grandma, and Mommy, because I just love her. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. She's from 2003, and I just wanted one from 2003, and she's super minty. And her her vinyl, it's almost like, it's really, it has this like translucent, like ethereal quality to it that my others just don't have. Hempsteads are just never disappointing to me. These clothes are even hand dyed in Germany at this point. In 2003 they were made in Germany. Some of the early ones are made in Spain, and then the late ones, which there I'm getting to that there too. Ron finally took me, after being out here for like 19 years, Ron finally took me to the doll shops in Lancaster that I've been hearing about for like ever. And they're mostly for American Girl, but he took me to the doll outlet first, where I got Mamie here, and I've never had a madam this size before. It's the First Lady series. This one's from 73, and I look at her little purse. She was just the perfect Mamie for my Ike, who, you know, Ike goes to World War II weekends with me every year. He's been to the Eisenhower room at the Farnsworth house. He stayed there, where there is a plate from his first birthday in the White House hanging on the wall, and just some gorgeous, inspiring, just prints and stuff, artwork of him that they're definitely inspirational for Ike. There's a video actually with our stay there, so you can check it out if you're interested in Ike. But it's just weird because I had literally some weird things have been happening lately besides the St. Francis thing, just really weird stuff. I had her in my eBay cart, right? And I literally was looking at her that morning because I've sold so many things, and now eBay like lets me like use my doll money from my sales and like buy more dolls with it. It's just absolutely ridiculous, right? Purse. But anyways, I was looking at her that morning and I was going to get her. She's in my cart. She was in my cart. And then he took me to these doll shops, and they had some of the summer and winter Kinder, like the really late, like 2008, the last Hemis there that I got to see. I thought they were really big, actually, like Atlanteans, but they're really, literally not. Yeah, they had Mamie right there up front. She was pretty much the same price as in my cart. Still in the box though, minty, where in my cart she wasn't still in her box. So Ike and Mamie are together again, and I'm really happy with her. She's really cute. There are some dolls that look more like Mamie, but they weren't like perfect. She's an inch smaller than Ike, you know, plastic. I think he's from 1987 in Nesco. I got him for $11 in the box on eBay. And I have so much fun with him. He's just awesome. You know, everybody just is so impressed with him. It's Civil War, yeah. World War II weekend. That's up at the airport that we go to that. But, yeah, I never take Colonel Klink, only Ike. So maybe he won't be going to World War II weekend either. But he had this Nikki Tony doll for a girlfriend before I had Mamie. And Arthur and Frankie were taking her and molesting her, and she's for sale in my eBay shop actually, because she wears like a handmade dress that I made for her and stuff. So I actually put her away. Yeah. So then he took me to the doll boutique after the doll outlet, and it's got all these clothes, and I know they're mostly, but they fit my Hempstead, my Schoenhut. So adorable. They have everything, like doll furniture, doll clothes, and they also have a cool online shop too, and they're having sales, so I'll be going there to actually, I mean, I'll be getting some things there is what I mean. So, this is Kida the Egyptian 2005 then. She's my 3rd Children World Summit Hempstead. She's wearing a 70s health tech's dress, which I'm just obsessed with the 70s health techs and the ads and stuff like that. So cute, the clothes, I really like them. I didn't like what she was dressed in, but wouldn't she make like a great American Indian if I dressed her like an Indian? She definitely would pass for that. I think that would be beautiful, but I think she's beautiful. I also have the Sinti Gypsy from Hungary, who I call Gypsy. Her name's Munera, really. This is Kita, I call her Lotus. And I also have Manaloa, the Hawaiian. She's great big, but I call her Ginger. So, and I still want the Nepalese boy. I think his name is Kashmiri. Because I had these friends from Nepal when I was in college, Vic and Nick. Like Dame Darcy's Dusty and Rusty. But Vic and Nick were really cool. And, yeah. So, I definitely would, yeah, he'll be my last. I always need a Coven of Hempstead. He'll be my last, though. So, I think that is everything. This video is really way too long. We'll catch up with the chaos. So, we'll just stop. Oh, Augustus came out to see you. Oh, my last frog. This has to be taped up. If I get any more frogs, then they're gonna be, C lives in there. He never comes out usually, he lives in that house. They're gonna go in Vulcan's tank there, because they can't get out of there. The frogs can get out of any little tiny crack or crevice or anything like that, so I always have to, tape everything up. This is Julius's tank. He sleeps up here by the heater, even though he has a nice warm heater. You can't tell because he's not photogenic, but he's really beautiful now. Let's see if we can get him to come out. Julius, come out, buddy. Wake up. He's sleeping, so it's like rude. He's like, come on. Come on, Julius. Come on out. He usually is real friendly, though. Come out. Or he's sleeping. They both were making bubble nests at the same time. This is Lennox's tank. And Lennox is alone because he kills everybody. He's like a hermit. He's my gangsta fish. Where is he? Oh, there he is. See? He's so black you can't even see him. But he's my black. There he comes. He comes out now. He loves mommy. Wait, is that a new spot of ick I see on him? It's real easy to spot on him right away because... you know, he's so true black. But I think I'm going to have to trade him. You can see right there, there's one spot there on his face. So, he's going to be getting traded again. I've already traded him 3 times in the past. I also pulled some worms out of him, too. They're called, like, Kabbalah worms, something like that. So, yeah, he's mommy's baby, and, yeah, he'll be getting that, too, then. Anyways, so then I pretty much, I think, caught up. So, I've also been, selling lots of mommy's treasures, all of her jewelry. She left me a ton of jewelry, you know. And I've been selling those on eBay. Besides, you know, my collection and my original handmade dolls. I even sold this painting recently. It's a really old one. The Black Dahlia. That thing's like 25 years old. To a guy in Chicago, no less. So I guess she's going home. So, yeah, I'll put links to my Amazon for the books. And, my eBay for the dolls and that too. And look, Arthur, he's sleeping. No, Arthur's asleep. Everybody's like, this video is way too long. And Sir Frankie Crisp is passed out. So hey guys, we will talk to you later. Love you and see you soon. Bye.